Hello and welcome to today's video on high altitude investing. My name is Dallin Anderson and today's video is going to be Wednesday's crypto market roundup. So let's get right into it. Okay, so we have 5 altcoins and Bitcoin, and then that's our roundup for this week, and I am doing 5 altcoins and Bitcoin for every roundup from now on, and then I'm going to have a submission form where you guys can vote, and this will be in the document just below the Discord chat right here, where you'll be able to click on the link here and vote when you look at the document on what coins you want me to go over next week. So be watching out for the voting system, and like I said, it will just be below these links right here. I'm going to add it after this video. Okay, so let's look at Litecoin. Now Litecoin has heavily been requested. SegWit is like happening, and so basically we've had a huge jump in price lately, and I see this coin continuing on its trend. It hasn't went parabolic yet, so that's when the market comes up into a small peaking range, and then it's also made a nice bottom formation. It's been downtrending for a long time, and so when it's broke out of that downtrend, I feel like this coin has a lot of potential, and it wouldn't surprise me if it hit around the $30 mark. I wouldn't put it past Litecoin to hit that. So yeah, it's definitely one I'm keeping my eye on, and one I think you guys should too. Alright, now Ethereum Classic is another coin that I wanted to point out to you guys today. I see a pretty bullish swing in this coin. It's been uptrending since December, when it was, bottoming out of 2016 in December, and right now the price is at 0.00240 Bitcoin per Ethereum Classic, and I am seeing a bullish swing in this coin. I expect it to pull up into the 0.004 range pretty quick here. It's made a bottom that looks like it has a lot of upward potential, and so this is one that I'm looking at. It's had also steady trending and support range in the RSI, see that yellow line, since December too, so definitely one I'm looking at, and it made that big 1, 2, 3 bottom right here, so I think it has a lot of potential. Okay, now PIVX is one that I'm holding right now too, and I think that it's very bullish, and if it gets added to Poloniex like the rumor is, then it will be extremely bullish. It's very similar to Dash. I recommend checking out their website. It's pretty cool, but this is looking very good to me, and we did just catch some support. The current price is at 0.0000651 Bitcoin, and I am bullish on this coin. Alright, now Lisk. Lisk is also one that I'm bullish on. I have this entry drawn right here. It made a nice bottom formation. We've had an increase in volume, and it looks like it's been trending up, and it's kind of been oversold very recently here. So I think that it's going to pull up into this expected range with this darker green in the background here. Somewhere in this triangle, I think it's going to pull up very soon. So I'm long on Lisk, but look for a good entry. That's very important. I have a video on symmetric market movement or price movement, and I really recommend it. It can really help with entries quite significantly. I also made a video for our VIP members on the Discord chat today that talks about how you can practice entries better, and I also have some exclusive content in there that I've been releasing. So I'm doing daily videos for the VIP chat too. So it's basically a course along with the VIP chat lounge. So I just wanted to let you guys know that that's a thing. And I fixed the sign up forms. It's not emails now. You can actually send me a Google document form, and then just, the TX ID for the Bitcoin transaction or the sender address, so I know I can confirm the transaction. But yeah, now let's look at Stratus. This is one that has had a lot of upward movement recently. I'm expecting an entry somewhere in here. Right now the price is at 0.0003746 Bitcoin per Stratus. We've seen steady trending in the RSI, but I will say it does look like it might pull back for a secondary support and possible secondary entry before it goes parabolic. But I do think that this coin has a lot of upward potential, but I do think that it will pull back a little bit for a couple days here. Though it is one that I'm looking at, and I have entries along this area here, so I'm just holding those long. All right, and finally, last but not least, Bitcoin. I'm still bullish on Bitcoin until it breaks its trend line. So basically, if it breaks below this $900 mark, then I would be, thinking that Bitcoin is a little bearish for a minute. But right now, it's actually very bullish in my opinion. We look like we're having an entry point somewhere in between the 1150 and the 1150 and the 1050 range, and I'm expecting a swing upward in this market. It also looks like it's been heavily oversold on the RSI. As you can see, these RSI top points have been trending down for a while, and that tells me that people have been selling out because they're taking their profits, even though, because there's the speculation and the market is so high that they don't want to risk it pulling back super hard. But usually if there's a lot of overselling, then it comes into a nice cheap price range like it did here at around 850, which makes for good entries, and then there's usually a big swing up in Bitcoin. So if it holds true to history, then I'm expecting a swing up in Bitcoin, though of course the hard fork and stuff like that are things to be keeping in mind. All right, so our top 10 cryptocurrencies in market capitalization are Bitcoin, Ethereum, Ripple, Litecoin, Dash, Monero, Ethereum Classic, New Economy Movement, Augur, Made Safe, Coin, and that is all of the top 10s. Bitcoin dominance is at 67.7%. We have a total market capitalization of $27,216,056,056. 24-hour volume is at $940,493,021. Total currencies are up from last week at 699. Total assets are up from last week at 84. And that is Wednesday's Crypto Market Roundup. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. Again, I have the VIP Discord chat, so check that out. The people in the community have been asking me a lot of good questions in the normal free chat, so go ahead and check that one out too. They're both pretty active, and I have a new video tomorrow. It's part of Thursday's trading tips, so be watching out for that. It'll probably be a small tutorial, and yeah, that's everything. Thank you guys for tuning in. Like, comment, subscribe, share this video if you learned something, and follow me on Twitter at HighAltitudeINV. And as always, stay profitable.